Hi guys, welcome to Budget Freedom. My name is Jessica and I'm so excited that you have joined me for this video. I am going to start putting out a weekly video on how to budget using my Budget by Paycheck workbook. It works for monthly paychecks, weekly paychecks, or bi-weekly paychecks. It is downloadable on my website so you can get it instantly. So please join me in budgeting to freedom because budgeting will give you freedom at the end of the day. That is my personal belief and philosophy, and I hope to share it with you and encouraging you to do better and get started. So let's jump right into it. This is my budgeting book. This is the first page. I am going to be printing them in the next 6 months on a spiral format with a nice hardcover to be shipped out to people if you choose that option. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to download it and have it immediately. It is a 12-month workbook, so it will work for a full year, and there are no preset dates, so if you buy it today, start today, it'll last you until next April. Okay, so let's go to page number 3. Okay, this page is just a little intro that I put in. It's a motto that I've loved since I was a kid. Live the life you love and love the life you live. I believe that you should love the life that you're living and that by working, your money should work for you and should pay you first before it pays any bills. And by doing that, you will live a happier and more balanced and higher quality life. I'm not talking about having Ferraris and living in mansions. I'm talking about having a good quality life, a life where you can pay your bills, not have stress, go on holiday, buy things that you want, maybe not all at once, but over time, and just enjoy a high quality life with your friends and your family, and not be focused only on money, even though money is important and we need to budget. Okay. All right, so just quick overview of the intro, the context of my book. Okay, I always put a little notes throughout the book to try to encourage you and to give you tidbits of how I think. So I did create this book with the intent for it to be used for all kinds of people, men, women, young, old, knowledgeable or not knowledgeable about money. I think that budgeting should be something that's easy to do, something that you can do once a week, and that shouldn't stress you out. You shouldn't need a budgeting station. You shouldn't need a whole bunch of stickers and colored pencils and whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not a requirement to do your budget. A budget can be done very simply and very easily, and be effective and still be fun. If you want to draw pictures on the budget, then that's your thing and go for it. Okay. I do think, yes, that we shouldn't be burdened down by our finances. And we're not taught this in school, and it's sad because people should be taught how to take care of their finances. It is really important. So my goal here is to make it something that's easy and fun for people to do. And then also, if you have children or are planning on having children, I do believe that the best tool that we can give our kids is the knowledge of personal finance and give them the ability to get financial security. If you're not able to hand down a whole bunch of money to them and make them financially secure, the next best thing is give them the knowledge so that they can do it themselves, and do better than what we've done. I think that's what we all want for our kids, is a better life than what we've had. So I was not given a good opportunity in life, good start to life. My parents gave us no money. They put us in debt. So I have worked very hard to turn that around and to do a lot better with my money. And now my goal is to set my kids up as much as I can financially through knowledge and through money. It is slow, but I'm never going to give up, and I'm going to keep pushing to make sure that they have a much better chance than I do. And they have big dreams, so I am confident that they will get there. They're already saving and buying everything, so good for us. Okay, so just a quick run through of the contents. So the first thing that we'll look at is the freedom number formula, which is the next slide, which I'll explain in this video. And then we'll look at my method and my strategy. There's a brainstorming session, a financial goal list, bills that need to be paid once a year. These are bills that you would normally forget about paying because you don't pay them every month, but they do need to be budgeted. So we have a special tracker just for that. And then we have our yearly bill tracker. That's something so that you can use to track your bills throughout the year, so that you can see when you're spending more on electricity or less. Same for your car and insurance, to help you get a better understanding of where your money is going on a yearly basis, and also to help you be able to budget better for it the next year. Because a lot of people don't keep track of that and they don't really know. And you can make better decisions, obviously, with information. So that's there for you. Then we have our savings planner and yearly savings tracker, and also the debt planner and yearly debt tracker, and your credit card tracker. Again, I won't go into detail on all of these right now. I don't want to make the video too long, but I will do a separate video on every section so that you can feel comfortable on how to use it and how to be successful. Just another quick note, inside the book there are 5 pages of how to, so it is there for you to go through, and it will show you step by step how to fill in each section. So even if you don't want to watch the video, or if I haven't put the video out yet, it is all inside the book for you. So don't be scared about not knowing how to fill it in if you want to go ahead and download the book today. Okay, then we also have the yearly gift saver and birthday reminder list. Your monthly, now these are the things you're going to use on a monthly basis. Your monthly budget, your monthly calendar, your weekly budget, your expense tracker, your ideas page, and your monthly review. And then at the end of the year, you will have your yearly review. Okay, so that's our table of contents. The book is 101 pages in total. So it's packed with a lot of great stuff for you guys to, again, help you be successful and to accomplish your budgeting goals and have financial freedom at the end of the day. So let's talk about this freedom number. What is a freedom number? Why do I think it's important? Okay, your freedom number is the amount of money that you need to earn every month in order to accomplish your goals. And that's not just to pay your bills. Your goals should be bigger than just paying your bills, because by just paying your bills, you're not going to get ahead in life. You're not going to pay off debt, you're not going to save money, and you're not going to do all the extra things that you want to do in your life. So a freedom number is that. It's the number that will make you financially free in the future. Okay, how do we calculate that? We calculate that by first establishing what are your minimum monthly bills. Okay, so you'll see here is the pay bills option. Your minimum monthly bills consist of bills that you need to pay every month in order to live. If you have a car payment, insurance, health insurance, internet, phone bills, rent or mortgage, food is a monthly bill you need to eat every month, gas or petrol or travel if you take the bus, whatever it is. Those basic necessities that you need to pay. So it does not include clothing or fun or extras or things like that, because those are on top. If you feel that you need to have those in your monthly bills, then go ahead and put them down. Just understand that that is not your absolute minimum. So you really don't need to buy new clothes every single month. I guess unless you have a little kid, but as an adult, you're gonna have to make some tough decisions, guys, here. I know you want that new dress or that new shirt, or those new shoes. I do too, but you're gonna have to put some limits for yourself so that you can get to where you want to be. You can't spend all your money and also accomplish all your goals at the same time. So what I do is we buy clothes twice a year, spring and summer. Spring and fall. And I have a budget for everybody in the family. I save for that, and that is it. Unless there's an emergency, something else. But I'm talking about emergency, like, I don't know, my son's shoes just suddenly fall apart, which, okay, only happened once, but it does happen sometimes, and that's life. But going to the shop every month and buying a new shirt or a new dress or pants or whatever, that's really not a necessity. I guess unless you only have one outfit. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm an INFJ, and that's part of my personality. I live in my own head and I go off target. So I am sorry about that, and I will come back to this. Okay, so you're going to have your paying bills. That's your paying bills is your monthly bills that you need to pay, excluding extras that are not an absolute necessity. That includes going out, takeout, all of that, guys. So basic bills. Then you want to add onto that how much you want to pay off, how much money you need to pay off debts, and how much money you need to save cash so that you can accomplish your freedom number and get financial security at the end of the month. So let's go through our little example here. Maybe it'll help you understand it a little bit better. So let's say that you earn $2,000 a month, whatever currency it is that you're working in. And let's say that your monthly bills are $1,950 per month. That would give you an extra $50 or yours or whatever it is a month to use to either pay off debt, I guess to buy clothes, or to go out. It's extra money. Could also be saved, guys. All right. But that $50 is not really going to get you very, very far if you have big goals. But on the same note, a little bit is better than nothing, guys. Even if you're saving 20 bucks a month, it's something. Okay, so I don't want to make you feel like if you're on a low budget and you can only save 50 bucks a month, like that's not good enough. That is excellent. Add up 50 times 12, guys. At the end of the year, 50 times 12, will you be able to use that amount of money to do something? To pay off a credit card? To pay off another bill that you might have? Or to save? Yeah, it adds up. So don't ever play down a little bit of money, guys. Every cent counts. All right, back to our example. So if your debt, let's say that your total debt is $10,000 right now, and you say, okay, I want to pay off that $10,000 in the next 24 months, 2 years, then you would need to pay an extra $416.67 a month to get that paid off in 12 months. Obviously, this is not including interest, and if you get a discount if you paid earlier off and all of that, but that's going to be a separate subject. I'm just doing an example here. And then if you would like to save $5,000, let's say as an emergency cash fund, which in this current climate pandemic is more evident than ever with people losing their jobs or having reduced incomes, or if you're self-employed like me, not having income, it's really, really important. I think 5,000 should be a minimum emergency fund for anybody. Other people do say 1,000 is a good emergency fund. It's a good starting place, definitely. Anything is a good starting place, but I would really, really push for 5,000 if you have a family. If you're a single person, you're going to have to self-evaluate on that. But I still think 1,000 is a bit too little. I would say at least 3,000. Again, depending on where you live. You should have at least 2 to 3 months of bills in your emergency fund. So 5,000 would be a really good place to start. So if you wanted to save 5,000 over 24 months, then you would need an extra $208.33 per month. So going back to our example there, if you add up all of this, our $19.50 a month are our bills, our extra debt paying off every month is $416.67, and the extra cash that we want to save every month, $208.33. That gives us a total of $2,575. But remember, we're only making $2,000 per month. So we need an extra $575 a month in order to accomplish our financial freedom goals. Okay. And you know what's awesome about this, guys? Once you get your income up to $2,575 in 24 months, when you reach these two goals, do you realize you're going to have all that extra money to do other things with, save for a house or buy a new car or furniture or pay off more debt if you have. So it's a domino effect. It doesn't just stop when you accomplish this. Once you get that money coming in, it's going to keep coming in and hopefully grow. And then you're going to be able to do more and more and more and start even investing on the stock exchange in time and really increasing and scaling your portfolio for your retirement or whatever other goals you might have. So this is a long-term thing that we're looking at here. We're looking at changing our lives for the better and making it easier for us to accomplish our goals and having a plan. You wouldn't necessarily go on a treasure hunt without a map, hopefully, or go into like on a hike through the woods somewhere you've never been without a compass or a map or a walkie-talkie or something. So this is your plan here. This is your map. A budget is a map. It's not, people get very, very burdened down with it and think that it should be, I don't do it 100%, then I'm a failure. That is not true. A budget is a goal. It's something to aim for. And yeah, you got to practice at it. You got to try every month to do better and better until you get it nailed, and then even make your goals bigger. And as you practice, it gets easier. So give yourself a break, guys. Be kind to yourself and have the courage to go on every month. I really, really want to encourage you to do that. Be kind and have courage. That's all we need in the world. If we can just do that for everything in our lives and for all the people in our lives, this world would be a lot better place. So how do we get this extra $575 a month? That is where you need to ask yourself, how can you earn more money? There are a lot of different options. I put a few here, and I will do more videos on more ideas. Maybe you guys have ideas that I haven't written down. That would be awesome. But the first thing you can do is try to cut bills. You can shop around your insurance or your phone bills or your utilities. See if you can get better rates. That's a great way to start. Or just cutting bills off that you don't need. Subscriptions. A lot of people have subscriptions going off their bank accounts that they don't even think about. Go through your bank account. If you've never gone through your bank statement, go through your bank statement, go through your credit card statement, see what's going off there. Is there anything there that you're not using anymore that you can stop? Even subscriptions for $2 or $3 a month, it adds up, guys. Go ahead and stop those if you don't need them. Okay, you can get a side job. You can sell online. You can sell items in your house that you don't need anymore. The general rule of thumb is if you haven't used it in 6 months, sell it. Or if you just don't like it anymore, sell it. Even if you get 20 or 30 bucks on Craigslist or on eBay or in your front yard, it's money, that you can use to put towards one of your goals. Cut coupons, shop sales, and then you can offer your services. There's so many services. There's these laundry services now. You can do laundry in your house for people over the weekend or at nighttime while you're watching movies. You can do DoorDash, go shopping for people, and a lot of other shopping apps, and get tips that way. You could get a part-time job. You could just offer your services, whatever you're good at. If you're a computer guy, you can offer to fix people's computers in your off time. If you're a financial person, offer to help somebody with their finances. If you want to babysit, bake cakes. I mean, there's so many ideas. I can't go through them all, but if you really sit down and start thinking, you will come up with a lot of ways that you could actually make a little bit extra money. And what's awesome about your freedom number is now you have a goal, because you're not sitting down and thinking, do I need to make an extra $200 a month or an extra $150 a month? You know that your goal is an extra $575 a month. So the closer you can get to that, the closer you're going to get to your financial freedom. And also, guys, don't use the money for something else. Even if you only make 300, take that 300 and allocate it. So if you want to put 200 towards debt and 100 towards your savings, or the other way around, 100 towards debt and 200 towards your savings, do it. Put it in there. There's two ways you can do this. You can either use cash envelopes. What are cash envelopes? Cash envelopes are envelopes that you can print out. I have some on my website. And you can write the subject on it, so savings or car fund or whatever it is, and you keep it in your house in a drawer somewhere. Hopefully somebody won't find it if they break in, and you stuff money in there. That's the one way. The other way is if you don't like having cash on hand, open separate savings accounts. I have a separate savings account and I use cash envelopes. I'm kind of crazy. I use both options. But I like to use the bank for yearly bills and things where I'm going to be saving up a lot of money that needs to be paid online for a longer period of time. And then I like to use the cash envelopes maybe for savings that I really, really don't want to touch, or small things that I'm going to be paying in cash around the house that it's just easier for me to do. So you need to find your system. I'll go through all the different systems with you and just commit to it. Even in my bank account, I will transfer 50 bucks. I will transfer it. And it is a lot harder to take it out of that account once you put it in than to not transfer it. So if you follow me, if it's in your checking account, if you go, oh, it's just 50 bucks, it's just 100 bucks, I'm just going to wait until I get the rest of the money and then I'll transfer it. You're going to use it. You're going to spend it, guys. Don't do that. Transfer it to that savings account. Once you see that savings account start to grow 500, 600, 700, 1,000, you're not going to want to take the money out of there unless it's for the purpose that it was intended for. So transfer whatever it is, even if it's 20 bucks. Go ahead and put it in either your envelope or in your savings account and make sure that it gets allocated. Don't ever leave any money sitting in your checking account that's not intended to be there for something or not other, because it's way too easy to go to the shop and you have that credit card. Credit card doesn't hurt. When you swipe a credit card, you don't feel it. When you hand cash over to a cash register, it hurts a little bit. You can really feel that. So be wise. Don't leave money in places where you could sabotage yourself, basically. Okay. And then find any other honest legal way to save or make money and put it towards your goals, guys. Legal, guys. I hope that this encourages you to get started. Sit down, even in these tough times. Make a plan for when things get better. I think it's a great time to sit down and reflect on how you've been spending, reflect on what you've been doing, and see where you can evaluate and cut things out that you maybe don't need, or cut things down that maybe you've been spending too much on. So don't say, oh, when this is all over, then I'll start budgeting. Don't do that, guys. Start now. Do it now. It's a better time now. You're bored. You're at home. Hopefully, maybe a lot of you are busy like I don't. I'm not bored at all. I have way too much to do. But if you are, sit down and find the time to focus on it and make a better path for your life going forward. Make better decisions for your future. And encourage yourself. Join me next Wednesday, please. If you got some value out of this video, if it resonated with you, I hope it did. I'm really putting my heart into this. I know I'm a bit awkward and I apologize for that, but I hope to get better at it. So please like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications. Leave me comments and I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. I'd love to talk to you and hear what you have to say about what I'm showing you and what I'm doing. And also just have a community where we can all share and encourage each other. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.